This is The Roots Diary, where I'll be sharing stories from my personal journal written between 1998 and 2010. Walk with me through the journey becoming Nazizi, the rise to fame, the losses, heartbreaks, experiences, triumphs, and a look into personal, never before shared stories of people I have met and who have influenced me to becoming the person I am today. Walk with me through my journey of dreams, heartbreaks, loss, music, and stardom. This is The Roots Diary. Roots Diary. Blessed love and respect. I hope you're feeling good and positive. Welcome to Roots Diary, episode 3 with I Nazizi. And yeah, man, thank you so much for following up on Roots Diary and all the positivity for episode 1 and 2. I'm super excited about today's episode where I'm going to be telling you about the first time I saw Lauryn Hill on stage. So today I'm sharing from 25th of March 1997. So I want to say first of all, guys, I haven't been sharing in the last 2 weeks because I've been going through so much, and I know you could be going through the same thing right now with COVID-19, feeling like everything is just going crazy, but still trying to keep the positivity. And also sharing is really personal, going back into when I was younger and reading what I wrote. It's quite hard sometimes, and so it gets quite tricky for me. I realized that after episode 2, but I'm super happy that you tuned into episode 3. So 25th March 1997. Yo, what's up, man? I had a good time on the 22nd, a day to remember. First of all, we went for a football tournament and we all came third. Isn't that great? Something even better is that I got the MVP award. This is the second time, and I really thank God for that. I brought Liz home with me and I gave her this diary to read. And then at night, me, Eden, and Liz went out to Floodlights. And we got to see Lauryn Hill from the Fugees. So if you remember on episode 1, it started with I want to die because we came fourth. And this is literally like 2 months down the line. And the fact that I didn't give up and I kept going and I kept training and I kept playing ball. And I have the famous award. It says Best Player 1997. And I'm super proud of this thing. Let me tell you, this was my second ever award in my entire life before I even knew I was going to become Nazizi. It meant so much to me, just this little thing. I had no idea that so many years later, I was going to have bigger, shinier, and so many more. But I really loved this one because it really motivated me to keep going. And the fact that I kept going even after I had given up couple of months back reading, I came to see that that's where my fighting spirit comes from. Now, I also talked about Liz. Liz is a story for I think Roots Diary 4. She was my best friend from 2nd grade, and then we were separated for a long time and then reunited again in 4th form. Super funny story. And she noticed me the first day she saw me in school and we became really close. She's one of the main inspirations for me starting my music career. So on next episode, I'm going to tell you all about Liz, how she took me to the studio, and there's so many stories. So that was my gang, you know, Liz and Eden. And I will tell you what happened to Liz, and it's a very emotional story that I can't share right now, but the fact that I had written and I shared my diary with her just tells you how much she meant to me, because I wouldn't give my journal to anybody. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys. But today we're talking about how I met Lauryn Hill. So if you grew up around the 90s, Floodlights was one of those amazing rugby vibe, you know, tournament, and just a lot of youths hanging out. And there was rumors, it wasn't officially that Lauryn Hill was going to be in town. And so my uncle, who started the first ever studio here, Uncle Emmy, rest his soul in peace. He used to record Kalamashaka and Hardstone on them. So I heard one time, because I used to bug him going to the studio all the time, and I heard them saying that Lauryn Hill was going to do like an impromptu pass-through. And Liz and I were so excited, but we ended up going there and staying for so long and almost giving up, like, she's not coming, man, this is fake. And so we're almost like totally giving up, and we're walking out the gate. And then I remember it like yesterday. All of a sudden, we just heard, "Ready or not, here I come, you can hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slow." And we're like, what? No way, she's here. And we go running to the stage, and boom, Lauryn Hill on stage. And in my career, looking back, I think she really influenced me. And seeing a female, MC on stage for the very first time, like, this was a dream that was slowly brewing in my mind about how I wasn't really thinking about music yet. Remember, football was still my main thing, right? So I go back now and look at it and see how that really shaped me moving forward. Watching Lauryn Hill on stage and just seeing her and seeing the reaction of everybody to her. She's the very first female MC I ever saw on stage. And I have a school journal here. This is my school diary. I will share this with you guys as well. And this is like from much later, okay guys? This is in the year 1998, so a year later, a year after I saw Lauryn Hill on stage. I went to school in South Africa, and in my journal, this was illegal by the way, you're not allowed to do this. I have Lil Kim, Yo-Yo, MC Lyte, Foxy Brown, The Brat, and Lauryn of the Fugees. So she really inspired me. I bought the Miss Education of Lauryn Hill when I was in school, and I just played it all the time, and I loved the Fugees album. And honestly, those guys really, really inspired me to becoming Nazizi. I look back at it now and I see that. So what's the personal lesson I've learned from reading back on that particular page is the connection I had with Liz, how important it was for me to see a female MC on stage, to visualize it, to see the power, and to continue bring the idea that I could do it as well, that I can also do the same thing. I can write rhymes, I can be dope, I'm gonna be the best MC in Kenya. And I can see where that was coming from at that time. And also, I learned that you should never give up, because if I gave up, I'd never have won that MVP award. And in Roots Diary 1, I explained how depressed I was just because I lost a soccer match. So guys, I want you to take this story with you and remember that nothing should hold you down. You might feel like things are not working right now, but if you keep pushing, trust me, something blessed is gonna happen. Thank you so much for tuning in to Roots Diary episode 3. Keep it linked for episode 4, which will be coming really soon. Rastafari.